Welcome to a week in my life living in Sydney, Australia. We are starting this vlog on a beautiful, sunny Saturday morning. We took the train up to the city and man, do I love the train so much. Coming from somewhere where I'd never really experienced good public transportation. I didn't realize that so many restaurants and coffee shops would be closed on a Saturday, but we did manage to find somewhere to pick up a latte and some lunch, and we had a really nice picnic overlooking the harbor. Our sandwiches were honestly really good, and the view speaks for itself. After lunch, we took a walk through the Royal Botanic Gardens, which I absolutely loved. The gardens are massive, so I think we'll definitely need to come back and explore some more, and I can't wait to see them in springtime when everything is in full bloom, but even in winter, I had such a nice time. Then, of course, I had to stop by and see my favorite building, the Opera House, and we sat and got drinks at the Opera Bar and just enjoyed the view and the sunshine. Cal and I were sitting there thinking, who can we FaceTime in America right now that would be awake, because it was just such a cool spot and it still feels so surreal to actually be here. Then we just grabbed some dinner before we headed home for the evening. Good morning. Okay. So I didn't film this because it was way too chaotic. There's absolutely no chance, but we went to a HYROX prep workout class this morning. I got my ass kicked so bad. Fortunately, Cal and I are doing the HYROX as doubles, which means that we both have to run the entire 8K, I think it is, but the stations where you're doing like the sled push, sled pull, wall balls, everything like that, we get to split. That's great news for me because mixed doubles, you have to do the men's weight. It's so heavy. So basically Cal does 75% of the heavyweight stations and I just kind of like give him a little bit of a break, but he is actually twice my size and he's 6'5" and he's an ex-professional rugby player. So in terms of my training, I really need to focus on my running because somehow, even though Cal was doing most of the stations, I was still slower than him at running. I have a lot of work to do, but that's okay because I live near one of the most beautiful run paths in the entire world, I think. So I will be going on my beach runs. I need to go at least 2 to 3 runs a week. We do need groceries, so we're gonna pop out to the grocery store. I love the Australian grocery store. I feel like they have so many healthy food options and it's just so fun to walk through the aisles and see all the different stuff they have compared to what we have in the US. I was really worried moving here that I would miss a lot of my favorite foods in the US because I'm such a creature of habit. There were so many foods that I ate every single week for years. So I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna function without these foods? But honestly, I love the food here. I feel like it's just so whole foods focused and I'm feeling so great eating a lot less processed and packaged food. I feel like in the States, we had so much snack food and treat food and even like the healthier snack foods were not actually all that healthy, to be honest. So I still dabble with those here and there. But anyway, though, after a big day yesterday and a crazy workout this morning, I'm very much looking forward to a chill, relaxed day, just enjoying where we live because honestly, Cronulla is so beautiful. The first time I came and visited here, I was stunned. It's magical. It's honestly magical to me. And I say that completely serious. So I also love how walkable it is in the area we live. So if we need something, we can just pop out and grab it or like pop out and get a coffee or whatever. It's life-changing, honestly, as someone who lived in suburban areas my entire life and has never really lived somewhere walkable. It's amazing. Anyway, though, I'm gonna head off to the grocery store and I will talk to you later. Hello, we are back from the grocery store. I apologize if you can hear my dishwasher running in the background, but it's Sunday, so I'm trying to get all of my chores done for the week, including laundry. And I have a very unfortunate update, which is if you've been watching my move-in vlogs, you would know that when we moved in, our washing machine was broken, and unfortunately it is about to be 3 weeks later, and our washing machine is still not working. I will be washing my laundry by hand in my bathtub because the cost, but also just the hassle of having to drive back and forth, whatever. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to get my laundry done. But they are supposedly coming through to fix it on Tuesday. They had to wait for a part to come in. The part has arrived, and I am just really hoping that the fix will work and we will be able to use our washing machine. To be honest, the actual washing and soaking in the tub is not a big deal. It's wringing out the clothes at the end before putting them into the dryer. It is so much harder than I would have imagined it to be, and it takes forever. So I am just going through my last few pieces of laundry and waiting until the absolute last moment, but we have reached the absolute last moment. I have 0 pairs of clean socks to wear, so I'm gonna do that.
It's a heart.
Oh. It's okay. It's gonna taste good, so. Sunrise coffee walks in winter are a bit of a gamble, but either way, it's still nice to get outside even when it's gray out. The water was so choppy this day. It washed up a metric shit ton of seaweed that has sat on the beach for weeks since I filmed this video, but luckily it cleared up a bit for my run. We are getting quite close to competing in the Sydney HYROX here, so stay tuned. Afterwards, Cal and I grabbed protein smoothies as a little treat for finishing our 8K. Guys, this is my second time filming this clip because the first time I filmed it, it was so humid in here that my lens was fogged up and I didn't check or look at it until the end of the clip and I was like, you can't even see me. It's so foggy. So I need to make this quick before my lens gets too blurry to even see me. But I just want to give you a quick update. So yesterday I didn't film much because it was honestly kind of a boring working day. We went out for sunrise and I wanted to include some clips, not because it was particularly beautiful, but because despite popular belief, Sydney is not a postcard. There is weather here as well, so it was still nice though to get out and about, see the ocean and everything. And then we went to a local recovery center and did a sauna, magnesium bath, and it was my first time doing the Normatec, like the boot thing situation. I did not love the way that made me feel. I could feel my heartbeat in my legs, but it's supposed to help with muscle soreness and like move your blood around, which I need all the help I can get in that department. And then yeah, spent the rest of the day at home just working. It was pretty rainy and gloomy, so we just kind of took the day to get as much work done as possible. I was just editing, working on some of my moving vlogs, and then I had meal prep for dinner, which was the exact same thing that I'd had the night before, so I also didn't film that. But today, I went on an absolutely punishing 8K run. My running is improving a lot, but I still feel like I have a long way to go. I really should have been taking my training more seriously in the past couple months, but you know, moving across the world was taking up a little bit of my time. I was able to do 8K intervals in about 55-ish minutes. My goal is to go for like 3-ish runs a week now, if not more. I just need to be running and moving as much as possible, and then equally sleeping as much as possible. And I wouldn't say eating as much as possible. That's definitely not the right idea, but I definitely want to make sure I'm eating enough because I'm already so exhausted, so sore, and just like this training is so tough on me. I do not want to end up in an accidental calorie deficit and make it even harder, because let me tell you, I've been in many calorie deficits in my life. It becomes very challenging to work out at that point, and my workouts are already challenging enough. So I have a very exciting update. 20 minutes from now, someone is coming to fix our washer. And if you've been following the washing machine saga since we moved in, I think it's 4 weeks ago now, we have not had a working washing machine. Could I have gone to a laundromat? Yes, but the nearest laundromat was like kind of far away, and they are so expensive in my area. I don't know why. It was gonna be like $40 to get my laundry done, and I just emotionally can't do it. So I have been washing my clothes in the bathtub, and I do the best I can, but it gets to a point I just don't think it's possible to do as good of a job as your washing machine will. So we've been waiting for a couple weeks for this part to come in. I am really hoping the part will fit perfectly, everything will go smoothly, and the washing machine will be working for us, and I'm gonna do like 1,000 loads of laundry tonight. I think I want to wash the towels, the sheets, my clothes, even the clothes that I've recently washed in the bathtub. I'm like, you guys might be getting another round. You know, it's not feeling clean, it's not feeling good to me. Having a working washing machine is gonna be amazing. But otherwise, today's another editing day. It's very rainy and gloomy outside, but tomorrow it is supposed to be sunny and pretty warm, so we're gonna take advantage. I think we're gonna have a fun midweek day out. I think we're gonna go to brunch, hit the beach, have a little bit of fun, you know, enjoy the nice weather. It's autumn and winter time in Sydney, so I feel like when the weather is nice, you've gotta be ready and take advantage. So anyway though, I really hope the next time that we chat, the next time we check in, I have a working washing machine. I will keep you posted on that. Devastating update from washing machine gate. It's still not fixed. He put in a whole new like electrical board, and he tried so many different things. He was here for like an hour plus and nothing worked. It's still broken. But anyway, we're gonna have some dinner, and tomorrow we're gonna find a laundromat because I cannot do another load of laundry in the bathtub. So quick question for my Sydney dwellers. What can I do about this? Or maybe it doesn't matter. I'm running the dehumidifier in our AC unit or whatever. It's not really helping. I tried closing the windows. That didn't help. I tried reopening them again. Maybe I just leave it and it's fine, but I've never seen my windows do this in my entire life. That is crazy. Leave a comment and let me know. The weather today is absolutely healing and refreshing me. I think today has been the first sunny day in, I want to say, a week. This morning was my absolute dream morning. Grabbed a coffee and did a morning sunrise beach walk, which truly, that is an out-of-body experience for me. Came home, did a couple of hours of editing, computer work. Cal had some meetings to do, and then we went back out, got brunch at this really cute spot. I was so impressed by the food. I feel like beachfront restaurants usually don't have very good food. It's often overpriced, and I just find the food to not be that good if the view is really nice. This place had it all. Coffee was amazing, got a slice of banana bread, amazing. My breakfast was also incredible, and I thought the prices were pretty reasonable. So for those following the peanut butter saga, I have found my perfect Australian peanut butter. I'm a bit of a peanut butter snob, to be honest with you. Dark roasted, extra crunchy. For me, the litmus test of a good peanut butter is whether or not I will eat it with a spoon, and I think that question is answered. So I just spent the last 60 minutes, yes, 1 full hour, sitting here filming my apartment hunting video, which will definitely be live by the time you're watching this, so I'll link it up here in case you want to check it out. But I just basically walked through my entire apartment hunting experience, the places we toured, how we ended up with this place, and then any advice. So I'm probably going to spend the rest of the afternoon editing, and then I am going to a book club, and this will be my first event to meet people and hopefully make some friends. It's an all-women's book club, which will be really fun. Honestly, I didn't love the book that we read for this month, but we have a group chat where we were talking a little bit about it, and I think I'm not the only one who feels that way. I didn't want to come in as a hater. I wanted to like it, but I'm excited, but I am a little bit nervous. You know, I'm a very social, outgoing person, but also it's still a little bit nerve-wracking to go somewhere where you don't know anybody. But that was one of the things I was most excited about moving to Sydney, is there's so many different events and groups and clubs. I wanted to give myself a little bit of time to just chill out, get settled, get to know the area, get set up before I started to push myself to get out there and make some friends. But today's the day. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. I'm telling myself I'm not nervous. I'm telling myself it's chill. Anyway though, I am going to do some editing and I will check in with you later. Okay, I'm all ready. I'm getting very nervous, to be honest with you. So let's go. Hello, so I thought I would debrief last night's book club event with you guys. I had such a good night. I'm so glad I went. It was so fun to chat with so many different girls. We chatted about the book. We chatted a lot about other stuff too. I feel like I met some friends, which is really exciting. Everyone was so nice. The event was honestly so well done. They had a cake there shaped like a book and had the actual first chapter, like the first page, printed on the cake. It was pretty crazy. I'm gonna try and get tickets for next month's book club as well, because I had a lot of fun, and I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for other events like that in the area, because it was really fun to just meet some girls, mix and mingle. Anyway though, today's been a pretty chill day. We went for a run this morning. It was very dark and stormy. Still a little bit stormy now, unfortunately. We are going to a rugby game tonight. We're seeing the Waratahs versus the Brumbies, I think. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I haven't watched a rugby game since probably back when my boyfriend played professional rugby in the US. Back then, I was working really hard at like learning all the rules and how things work. He is now retired from rugby, so I have fallen off a little bit. I think it's gonna be fun either way though, and I'm sure he will explain what's going on. But he was also trying to explain the difference between like rugby union, rugby league, football. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little confused still, but I'm gonna work on it. I am very excited to read my book on the train on the way over. That is one of my favorite activities. Coming from the US, where I did not have any public transportation, it's such a thrill to be able to play on my phone, read on my Kindle, or even just do nothing while traveling from A to B. I absolutely love the trains in Sydney. On our way, there's a pizza spot we've been really wanting to try that we've seen online that looks incredible. So we're gonna make a quick stop. But yeah, I think we're gonna head out. That is gonna wrap up this week in my life living in Sydney. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more from me, make sure to subscribe because I upload new videos every week, and I will see you next time.